Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Maker Lab. Today we are going to make some toys. First, let's make a top. To make a top, you will need some cardboard. If you have a geometrical compass, that will be great. If not, anything that has a circular edge to it to draw your circles. I use this cup because this has a bigger circle at the top and a smaller circle at the bottom, which is what I need. If you don't have that smaller circle, it's still fine, just the bigger circle. Then you need the insides of an old pen that doesn't write anymore, like that, and a pair of scissors. And if you're using a cup like this to draw your circle, then you need a ruler to locate the center of the circle. Right, let's begin. So first of all, you're going to keep your circle on your cardboard and trace that circle. Draw out that circle. If it's a cup, just draw the circle around the cup. And once you've drawn the circle, you're going to cut it out. So here I have two circles already cut out. Now since I did not use the compass to do my circles, I have to locate the center of these circles. How do you locate the center of the circles? To find the center of the circle, you are going to use the ruler. So now place the ruler on any point in the circumference of your circle or the edge of the circle, and then move the ruler to see which point would be the longest. So move the other edge of the circle by keeping this edge fixed, moving this one to see where it is the longest. And then when you find that longest point, draw a line. So this way you have the diameter of the circle. But if you just have one of the diameters, then there's no way you can locate the center point. So you have to draw another diameter from another point on your circumference in the same way. And then once you have the longest line, draw that line, and the place where those two lines meet is the center of your circle. It's important to find the center of the circle because otherwise your top will wobble. So now that we've found the center of the circle, we can decorate this circle. And once you've decorated your top, then all you have to do is get your pivot, push it through the center of the circle, and you've got your top. Now you can stick the pivot to your circle so that it stays stable, and then you can either use just one circle or the next toy we are going to make is a cotton ball launcher. For this, we're going to need a couple of toilet paper rolls, some tape, a couple of rubber bands, a pair of scissors, and a pen or pencil. You can use the one that you pulled out the refill from. So for this, we are going to cut one of the toilet paper rolls lengthwise, like so. This is to make our cylinder a little smaller than the original one, so that this cylinder can be pushed inside the other cylinder. Okay, so let's make it a little smaller, and then we're going to secure this to be the smaller cylinder. With tape. Just going to secure it with another piece of tape. Now we are going to make 2 holes in our smaller cylinder opposite to one another, slightly below the edge, one of the edges. So I'm just using the pair of scissors that I have to make the hole. You can use a hole punch if you have one, and make sure you get the other hole opposite to that one. And there it is. Now, into these 2 holes, we're going to insert our pencil or pen that we have to make a handle for our launcher. Like so. So now that we have our handle, we need energy to launch that cotton ball. So for that, we're going to use 2 notches in our bigger roll to put on the rubber bands. So you're just going to cut little slits at one end of the bigger roll and 2 slits opposite to the one that you just cut. Like that. So now you have 2 notches where you can have the rubber bands. There's the one rubber band, and there's the other rubber band. Now just to keep this secure and not have this tear apart, I'm going to add a little bit of tape. Like so. Now this just keeps the little notch that we made a little more secure and keep the rubber band there. And there it is. Now we're going to slide the smaller roll into the larger one and make our rubber bands go around our handle like that. So when you pull this, you've got your launcher. There it goes. You can decorate your launcher any way you want. Now, try and launch marshmallows with it. And can you predict the trajectory of the marshmallows so that it goes into somebody's mouth? Until next week, keep making. Have fun. Bye-bye.